in pushing back against Christians claiming that the values of the modern West are actually Christian values rather than the values which grew out of the practice of science and the Enlightenment, it's easy to get caught up in the specifics and forget about the basics, which can be incredibly broad. Like, well, freedom. Yeah, freedom. Pretty basic stuff, right? In talking about things like equality, human dignity and rights, pluralism, anti-authoritarianism, etc., it's important to see that there is a serious and formidable underlying deficiency in Christianity, which is responsible for the lack of all of those values in the Christian West for 1,000+ years. And that's an utter disregard for the concept of freedom in general. It shouldn't be difficult to see this deficiency when the law of Moses has the Hebrews living by a code of 613 commandments. I mean, if you can't build an altar of hewn stone, dress up like the opposite sex, or get some bacon on your BLT, you're not free, right? And everyone can see that. With the exception of the pigs, who were obviously made a little more free given the laws regarding the eating of pork. All of those things seem rather minor, though, when compared to some of the other prohibitions, especially those which could get you killed. While wandering in the desert after their exodus, a Hebrew man was found picking up sticks on the Sabbath. He was brought before Moses and Aaron because the people didn't know what should be done with him. Should they maybe give him a timeout? How about a slap on the wrist? Nope. Moses said, "The man must surely be put to death." Wait, what? Did he say that I need to be put to death? Is that seems a little harsh, right? I mean, come on, that can't be. I can't be the only one who thinks that's a bit much, right? I mean, come on, Shabtit, Harim, you got to back me up on this one, right? That's a bit hard. Oh, as if that weren't bad enough, Moses said that the entire congregation had to be put to work, stoning the man to death. How'd you like to be that guy's best friend or brother or gardener who's now out 20 shekels a week? I feel bad for his wife and kids, although I hear the 10-year-old had a hell of an arm, so homosexuals and sexually active women were also put in great jeopardy. If you wanted to sample the various Hebrew men of the tribe, Jehoaz, Bashavis, Shelumiel, you had better realize that whatever fun you had might be your last, because the tribal war god of Abraham loved one right more than all the others: the right to kill. Although unlike James, it's never made clear to us whether he has the proper license to do so. In the modern West, we don't live by any of those religious laws laid down thousands of years ago. We've whittled it down to just the things that hurt others and are obviously unjust, abandoning the law of Moses in almost every way. Which is strange because Christians don't seem all that upset about it, despite Jesus saying that we should all be living by and teaching the law of Moses. Fortunately, Christians found their own triggers. As mentioned in previous videos in this series, not believing the exact right thing could get you tortured and killed in Christian Europe. At times, reading or owning a Bible could get you into some pretty hot water. Some people were killed for translating and or publishing the Bible, though that was often done with fire rather than hot or scalding water. Actual witches didn't have a lot of freedom either. I think we all know that, right? Of course, the most glaring example is chattel slavery, which was practiced here in Christian America for 246 years. Yes, the tribal war god of Abraham knew the importance and value of freedom for his people, afterwards instructing his people on how they were to get their slaves. Right after their liberation. No one's free until we're all free, right? Not so much. That kind of human solidarity is not, nor has it ever been, a Christian value. Nor is the tribal war god of Abraham a a live and let live kind of guy, to say nothing of the religions which honor him. Freedom, in the mind of many Christians, is often merely the freedom to do as their tribal war god tells us to do. That's what their holy book demands. Fortunately, we in the modern West chose freedom over servitude. Just never imagine that that can't change in a DC minute. Once again, I'm me. Thanks for watching. Hey gang, thanks again for watching. I want to make you aware of a couple things regarding the operations of the Mr. Deity channel. So first, the channel will be returning to its brutal mockery, ridicule, and contempt for religion, with a new special and temporary focus on Catholicism. Second, I need to make you aware of the fact that we've been operating at a net loss each month now for a while, which is simply not sustainable. If this continues, we will be forced to shut down operations in 6 months. So no more ridicule, no more mockery, no more contempt. Having said all that, I do not believe this is the end of the channel. But it's absolutely critical that we bring this sinistry to the break-even point financially. We need new monthly donors on Patreon, and we need it now more than ever, which is why I need to ask you to become a regular monthly donor. If you see value in what we produce here on the channel, if you'd like to continue laughing at the nonsense with me, then please become a monthly supporter today. Once again, if you can afford to, please head over to patreon.com/Mr. Deity to support the channel. To everyone who's already supporting the channel, especially my wonderful patrons, thank you, 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 thank you. And I'll see you again real soon.